Hi everybody, hope this video finds you well and happy and healthy. Sorry that it's at a funny angle. I'm having some technical difficulties today, so hopefully you're ready to do some singing, and without further ado, here we go. Hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire, baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, then I'll be all alone. Oh baby, telephone, tell me I'm your own. Let's do it one more time, here we go. Hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire, baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, then I'll be all alone. Oh baby, telephone, tell me I'm your own. Oh baby, telephone, tell me I'm your own. Very nice, everyone. Excuse me. So today we are going to be doing two things. We're going to be doing songs from two different artists. We're going to be doing songs that are by Elvis and songs that are by Frank Sinatra. Two famous, awesome people we love, I know. So your job is going to be to tell me which person sang each song. So we're going to start out with this one here, one of the more popular songs from this artist. And it goes like this. You're going to tell me at the end of it which person you think sang the song. Here we go. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Bum ba da 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 dum ba doo dum bum ba da ba. Bum ba da da ba da dum ba doo dum dun da 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 da. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Alright, let's do our next verse. Here we go. Well, they said that you was high class. That was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class. That was just a lie. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Let's clap our hands. Bum ba da dum ba da dum ba doo da dum bum ba dum ba. Oh, bum ba da dum da da dum ba doo da dum bum ba dum ba. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Alright, who do we think sang this song? Was it Frank Sinatra or Elvis? You got it, it was Elvis. One more time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Yeah, yeah. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Excellent. All right, now I have some fun facts about our special guests today. We're going to start with a fact about Elvis Presley, because he's the one who sang that last song. Did you know that Elvis had a twin? Neither did I. Elvis Presley, the undisputed king of rock and roll, was born on January 8th, 1935, in a two-room house in Tupelo, Mississippi. Evidently, there was another king, as Elvis was born a twin. However, his brother didn't make it through the complicated birth that forced his mother to go to the hospital. So unfortunately, his brother passed away. But nonetheless, Elvis was a twin. I wonder how that would have changed his life, or if it would have changed his life or his career path at all. Curious thing to think about. All right, here's our next one coming up. Again, you're going to tell me who you think sang each song. Play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. All right, who do we think sang this song? Was it Frank Sinatra or Elvis? Frank Sinatra is correct. Let's do it one more time. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Excellent. All right. Now some fun facts about Frank Sinatra. All right. Since we started with the beginning of Elvis's life, we'll start at the beginning of Frank's life as well. Frank Sinatra's birth was a traumatic one. Oh dear. Born on December 12, 1915, in an apartment in Hoboken, New Jersey, Francis Albert Sinatra was blue and not breathing when he was born. Thought to be dead, the infant was laid on the kitchen counter while the doctor attended to his mother. However, his grandmother picked up the newborn and put his feet under cold water. And then it says, and little Frank then wailed out his first song. So the grandmother startled him and woke him up. Interesting. Wow. I didn't know that. So Elvis was born in 1935 and Frank Sinatra was born in 1915. When were you born? I wonder if it was around either of those times. I would think so. Okay. Here comes another song. You'll tell me which artist you think sang it. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now. Go, cat, go, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place. You can do anything that you want to do. Ah, honey, lay off of my shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Get ready to clap your hands. I said blue, blue, but blue suede shoes on. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes on. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. You can do anything that you want to do, but honey, lay off of my shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Clap one more time. I said blue, blue, but blue suede shoes on. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes on. Blue, blue, but blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. All right, one more time. 1 for the money. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready now, 4 to go, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Yes, wonderful. Who sang it? Elvis or Frank Sinatra? You got it. This is an Elvis Presley song. Forgive me, I'm out of tune. No, I'm even more out of tune. Oh no. Just like a real session, right? Where I'm there with you, tuning my guitar. Okay, so that was an Elvis Presley song. Now I'm going to read you another fact about Mr. Elvis Presley. Okay. Elvis was really shy. I guess it says there's an age-old question in America, rifle or guitar. Eventually, Elvis would choose both. But at age 11, his mother got the guitar instead of the rifle. She wanted to keep his fingers stringing instruments instead of pulling triggers, though she was only delaying his affinity for guns for the time being. It may surprise some to learn that the ultimate performer was exceptionally shy when he grew up. He learned to play guitar as soon as he got it and started singing too. He was so good at singing that when he was 12 years old, a local radio station offered him a chance to sing on one of their shows. But he turned down the opportunity for a reason that's very un-Elvis-like. He was too nervous. I'm surprised to hear that. You never would imagine someone who was as great of a showman to be a nervous person. Okay. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled, for my take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and may never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Who sang this song? Was it Frank Sinatra or Elvis Presley? I know it sounds like it might be a Frank Sinatra song because it's a really sweet, slow love song, but it's really Elvis. One more time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Very nice. All right, like we said, it's an Elvis song. Here comes our next Elvis fact. Elvis, he was turned down after an audition when he was 19. When Elvis was 19 years old, he auditioned to join a gospel quartet called Songfellows. In a move the judging panel probably later regretted, they turned him down. But that ended up working out for all of us because Elvis had already started recording songs. The previous year, Elvis recorded his first song. He paid $4 to have the song recorded, and it was a gift for his mother. But now, Elvis was in Memphis, Tennessee after his family moved there when he was 13 years old. In 1954, the same year he auditioned for the Songfellows, he was about to make an already budding music scene in Memphis with rock and roll. Pretty cool. Okay. Here comes our next song. Let's see here. This next one is another love song. I just need to fix this right here. Hold on 1 second, we're going for a ride. Here we go. Let's try this now. All right, sorry, technological difficulties like I mentioned. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. Who sang this one? Elvis or Frank? That's right. It's a jazzy love song. Frank Sinatra. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Let's do it one more time. Oh, someday when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. All right. Frank Sinatra. Here comes the next fun fact about Frank Sinatra. Okay. Frank Sinatra was one of America's first teen idols. In the 1940s, Frank, or Frankie as he was then known, became one of America's first teen idols. The sound that greeted me was absolutely deafening, Sinatra recalled, after a series of shows he performed in 1942 at New York City's Paramount Theater. I was scared stiff, he said. I couldn't move a muscle. And there's a picture here of him being just swarmed by people, mostly women. I can't imagine what that sound would have sounded like. When I was a teenager, some of you may recognize this name, but most of you probably won't. The Jonas Brothers were very popular, and it was one of the first concerts I went to. And I remember my parents took me and my best friend and myself. And my dad to this day says, you haven't lived until you've heard the sound of 30,000 teenage girls screaming at the top of their lungs. Sounds like what Frank Sinatra went through on a regular basis. And Elvis, for that matter. Okay. Speaking of Elvis, let's do an Elvis song next. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Oh, put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Just wanna be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair and cuddle me real tight. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Well, I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Ooh. Yay. Speaking of teddy bears, this is my real life little teddy bear. Come here. Come here. I'll show you my real life teddy bear. If he'll come to me. Come here, Snowball. Come here. Yes. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Snowball Jewel. He says, Mom, what are you doing? Put me down. Okay, go ahead. Snowball just turned 2 last week. 2 years old. Growing up so fast. Okay, speaking of Elvis, I'm going to tell you another fun fact about him. Okay. Fun fact. He didn't write any of his own songs. The King's breakout hit was actually an ominous song about a man who jumped out of a window in a hotel in Kentucky. The song name was called Heartbreak Hotel, and it was released in 1956. It became his first $1 million seller, and just like every other song he released, he didn't write it. Heartbreak Hotel was simple on the guitar strings, but very catchy, and Elvis's voice shows his range from high-pitched wailing down to his low tone. While the sound certainly caught everyone's ears, it was really what their eyes saw that shocked them. His fast-moving hips shocked the world. And that is how he got his nickname, Elvis the Pelvis, because he used to wiggle his hips. His nickname didn't stick around as well as his name, the King of Rock and Roll, did through the years. But that was something for quite some time that people called him, Elvis the Pelvis, because he liked to wiggle. Okay. Here we go. Next song. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it in old New York. I wanna wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. Who sang this one? Was it Elvis or Frank Sinatra? That's right, Frank Sinatra. Here we go, one more time. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes these little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. A fun fact about Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra had 2 hits called New York, New York. Sinatra, the first was in 1949 from the film On the Town and was written by Leonard Bernstein. 30 years later, Sinatra recorded the theme from New York, New York, which is the one I just sang. Originally from Martin Scorsese's 1977 bomb New York, New York, Sinatra turned it into his signature song and on-stage closer. He also changed the words, which angered some of the lyricists. In 1933, Sinatra recorded the song again, this time as a duet with Tony Bennett. 1993, excuse me, not 1933. Interesting. Okay. Next song. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole heart too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. All right, was that Elvis or was that Frank Sinatra? What do you think? Elvis Presley is correct. Speaking of Elvis, here comes our next fact about him. Elvis served 2 years in the military at the height of his fame. Elvis's ride at the top was short-lived, or at least delayed for a little while, in 1957. During the Cold War, the United States instituted a peacetime draft to keep their numbers up in the face of the Soviet threat. When Elvis's number was called, despite being one of the most famous people in the world, he reported for duty. Elvis was conscripted into the United States Army in 1958, where he served until 1960. By then, he had fancy cars, women across the country losing their minds over him, many toys, and over $400,000 in the bank. He had to leave it all behind while he fulfilled his duty to the country. Good for him. I read somewhere else too, it says here, the king served his country and it brought him all the way to Germany. While there, he didn't receive any special treatment, though it was offered to him. He turned it down. The fact that he did this gained respect from all of his critics. I like to hear that. All right. We have time. We're going to do one more song before we sing goodbye and wrap up for the day. And I hope you will sing it along with me. So I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more. Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned it each and every course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure I knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed, I've cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got, if not himself? then he is not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. Let the record show I took my blows and did it my way. Who sang that one? Was it Elvis or Frank Sinatra? That's right, it was Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra wasn't a fan. Now here's a fun fact. Frank Sinatra was not a fan of the songs My Way, the one we just sang, or Strangers in the Night. He said Barbara, Barbara Sinatra's fourth and final wife, said that My Way, though it was one of Frank's most loved songs, did absolutely nothing for him. And that he said, but compared to Strangers in the Night, those were two of the worst songs he'd ever heard. Yet, they were some of his most popular. All right. I tricked ya. We're going to do one more song. We're going to do an Elvis song before we finish up. And this one's called Jailhouse Rock. Here we go. I want to see you all moving with me. The worn through party at the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to sing. You should have heard those knocked out jailbirds sing. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, you're the cutest jailbird that I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Number 47 said to number 3, oh, excuse me, let's try that again. Shifty Henry said to Bugs, for heaven's sake, no one's looking, now's a chance to make a break. Bugsy turned to Shifty and he said, nix, nix, I wanna stick around a while and get my kicks. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Oh, everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Let me see you move. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Oh, everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock. Yay. Elvis Presley. All right. I hope you enjoyed hearing some Elvis and Frank Sinatra today. And again, I wish you health, happiness, and a good rest of your week. See you next time through another video. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Till we meet again. Thank you, everybody.